20, 25 minutes.
He took hundreds of photos of her.
She feels like this is stalking.
I never heard her say I was stalking her. She called it more harassment.
Whenever he got paid, he pulled money out of his pocket and handed it to me.
So this is like a railroad sugar daddy. Let's do it.
Have a good show, everybody. Here we go.
This is a safe place to talk about hard things.
Stand by. We'll count you down.
I'll try to be an emotional compass and point you in the right direction.
5, 4.
I am not giving up on you. Okay, I need your help today with this story, okay? I'm going to tell you why in a few minutes, but first, just let me play something for you. Listen to this.
Can we talk, please? I'm not yelling, I'm not screaming. Can we just talk, please? I can't change what was said. I can't just erase it like a tape. I get upset a lot, okay? It's uncontrolled. That's what happened.
Well, does that sound like a boyfriend or a husband apologizing profusely for something he did wrong? Yeah, well, not quite. You see, that call was placed by this former train conductor to his favorite female passenger. And she says they've never been in a relationship or had sex, but he leaves messages like that up to 100 times a day. In addition, he also texts her 200 times a day, professing his love, and keeps a box of photos of her because he says she is always on his mind, and looking at them, well, he says it just makes him happy. So here's a question. Has this man crossed boundaries with unwanted advances? Okay, pick up your devices in the audience now from under your chair and let me know what you think. Press A for yes and B for no. And also, if you're at home, vote via Twitter right now with hashtag Dr. Phil yes or hashtag Dr. Phil no. Okay, this is what the audience says. Okay, so the audience says 88% yes and 12% no. And this is what viewers on Twitter say. They say 93% yes and 7% no. Okay, now I'm going to ask you to vote again later in the show to see if anything changes, because you've always heard me say no matter how flat you make a pancake, it's got two sides. Like, where did he get a whole box full of pictures? Well, let's hear what William has to say.
Alexandra is my everything. She made my life worth living. First time I saw her, my eyes jumped out of my head. I fell for her. I knew right then and there, this is the girl for me. I'm in love with this girl. She got on my train. 2 people were with her. I just walked right back to her, looked her square in the eyes, and told her she could do a lot better than the 2 knuckleheads she was with. This particular photograph is the photo that started everything. This was taken the day after I met her. Oh, I had to take a picture of her. I had to keep her with me. I've known her approximately 8 years. We started dating pretty much right away. I basically considered her my girlfriend. When we went on the trips, you know, far away trips, we went shopping, we went out to eat a lot. I'm a photographer, and you need a modeling subject. We would buy clothes, and we'd pretend I'd be photographing, she'd be modeling. She had different outfits, various degrees of sexy. She was perfect at it. I keep the photos all together in a cigar box, and I keep the cigar box with me at all times. I'm very protective. If I care about somebody, I don't want somebody else trying to take away what I care about.
So you're a man in love.
You might say I found a girl I liked, that I really, really liked. I kind of want to spend the rest of my life with her.
But you've hung in there for like 8 years, right?
Yeah, good 8 years. I've helped her out. We've gone places together. We've been through thick and thin.
Okay, now the first night you met her, she was on the train and talking to a couple of guys?
She